Why does the male body gradually lose the ability to pump blood exactly where it is needed most as the years go by? If you are a man over 50 watching this right now, there is a very good chance you have felt this shift in your own life. Maybe it happened quietly over several years, or perhaps it felt like a sudden change in how your body responds during moments of intimacy. You might notice a subtle hesitation in blood flow, or a feeling that the connection between your mind and your physical response is starting to fray. Many men suffer in silence, wondering if they are simply broken or if this is an unavoidable part of getting older. I want you to know right now that you are not broken, and you are certainly not alone in this journey. What we often mistake for a permanent loss of function is actually a series of modifiable biological shifts occurring deep within your cells. These shifts involve your vascular health, your internal inflammation levels, and most importantly, your body's delicate acid-base balance. Today, we are going to explore how a simple household staple like bicarbonate could be the key to unlocking your circulation. We will dive into why your blood vessels become stiff and how you can create the perfect internal environment for your body to heal itself. This is not about temporary fixes or magic pills, but about understanding the fundamental chemistry of your manhood. To understand how to fix the problem, we must first understand that an erection is not just about desire or psychology. It is fundamentally a vascular event that is entirely dependent on the health and flexibility of your blood vessels. Your entire circulatory system is lined with an incredibly thin, single layer of cells called the endothelium. Think of the endothelium as the master conductor of your blood flow, deciding when your vessels should open wide or stay constricted. In a healthy young man, these cells are smooth, flexible, and highly responsive to signals. However, as we age, a process called endothelial dysfunction begins to take hold. This is often driven by a hidden state known as low-grade metabolic acidosis. When your body becomes slightly more acidic due to poor diet, chronic stress, or lack of movement, this lining becomes irritated. Imagine the smooth surface of your arteries becoming like sandpaper. This irritation makes it nearly impossible for the vessels to dilate enough. This is where the fascinating science of bicarbonate enters the conversation. You likely know sodium bicarbonate as simple baking soda, but it is one of the most powerful pH buffers. When your internal environment is too acidic, it actively degrades a vital gas in your body called nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is the specific messenger that tells your penile arteries to relax. By introducing a small, controlled amount of bicarbonate, we can help neutralize this excess metabolic acidity. This creates a protective shield around your nitric oxide molecules. It is important to understand that bicarbonate does not force an erection. Instead, it cleans up the environment so that your natural signals can finally get through without interference. The benefits of balancing your internal pH extend far beyond just blood flow, reaching deep into the health of the prostate gland. Many men over 50 deal with chronic pelvic tension. This chronic tension acts like a physical clamp on the arteries and veins that service your reproductive organs. As the acidity is buffered, the nerves calm down and the muscles of the pelvic floor can finally relax. A relaxed pelvic floor is essential for maintaining high pressure. Now, let's talk about how to implement this protocol safely and effectively. You take exactly 1/4 teaspoon of food-grade sodium bicarbonate and dissolve it completely in a large glass of filtered water. It is crucial that you do not take this mixture with your meals. Your stomach requires a highly acidic environment to break down proteins and absorb minerals. The ideal time for this protocol is in the evening, about 2 hours after your last meal, because nighttime is when your body enters its most profound state of repair. However, we must address the essential safety precautions. Sodium bicarbonate contains sodium, which can be a significant concern for certain health conditions. If you have a history of high blood pressure, kidney disease, or congestive heart failure, you must avoid this protocol until you speak with your doctor. Adding extra sodium can lead to cardiovascular stress. For those who are healthy enough to proceed, it is always best to start with a very small amount to see how your body responds. Consistency is far more important than a high dose. To truly transform your vascular health, bicarbonate cannot act alone. You must flood your system with alkaline powerhouses like spinach, kale, cucumbers, and avocados. These green vegetables are packed with magnesium and potassium. Magnesium, in particular, acts as nature's natural calcium channel blocker, helping the smooth muscle cells in your arteries to physically relax. When you combine the pH buffering of bicarbonate with the mineral density of leafy greens, you create a powerful synergy. Your vessels become more elastic and your heart doesn't have to work nearly as hard. We must also talk about the hidden factor that kills blood flow faster than almost anything else, which is chronic psychological stress. I often refer to this as the cortisol switch. In this fight or flight state, your body strategically shuts down blood flow to the reproductive and digestive systems to save energy for your muscles. You cannot supplement your way out of unmanaged stress. This is why a daily 10-minute walk after dinner is perhaps the most underrated tool for men's health. This short walk signals to your nervous system that the day is over. While you are walking, I want you to practice deep diaphragmatic breathing, often called belly breathing. This simple combination of movement and breath is the final piece of the puzzle. One of the very first signs that your vascular system is recovering is the return of consistent morning erections. It is a clear message from your body that the foundation of your health is becoming strong once again. Do not fall into the trap of relying on just one single supplement. Your body is a complex system that requires a multifaceted approach to thrive after the age of 50. Bicarbonate is a powerful helper, but your daily lifestyle choices are the true builders. Let's break down that 7-day protocol to give your body the ultimate alkaline kickstart. On Monday and Tuesday, we focus on a morning mineral flush. Instead of your usual coffee or heavy breakfast, start with a large glass of warm lemon water, followed 30 minutes later by a smoothie packed with 2 cups of raw spinach, half an avocado, and a pinch of high-quality sea salt. This immediately signals your kidneys to begin buffering the metabolic waste from the previous night. For lunch, think vibrant and raw. A massive cucumber and parsley salad with a simple lemon and olive oil dressing provides the hydration and electrolytes your endothelium craves. By Wednesday and Thursday, we introduce the evening vascular shield. Your dinner should consist of lightly steamed cruciferous vegetables like broccoli or bok choy, served alongside a clean protein source like wild-caught salmon or lentils. Remember to keep your portions moderate so that your body isn't overwhelmed by digestion as you approach your bicarbonate window. Friday through Sunday is about reinforcement and observation. Use these days to experiment with different alkaline snacks like raw almonds or pumpkin seeds, which are incredible sources of the magnesium we discussed. Pay close attention to how your energy levels shift in the afternoon. Many men report a significant reduction in that 3 p.m. brain fog as their pH levels stabilize. This is not a restrictive diet, but a strategic infusion of the nutrients your vascular system has been starving for. To master the evening walk and breathing routine, focus on a rhythmic, deliberate pace. This isn't a power walk to get your heart rate up, it's a sensory walk to bring your nervous system down. As you move, synchronize your breath with your steps. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 7, and exhale slowly for 8. This specific 4-7-8 pattern is like a biological reset button for your vagus nerve. It physically forces your heart rate to slow down and signals your adrenal glands to stop the production of cortisol. Imagine each deep belly breath is massaging your internal organs, encouraging the blood to move freely where it has been restricted. When you combine this rhythmic movement with the alkaline environment we've built, you are effectively retraining your body to function in a state of ease rather than a state of emergency. Aging should not be viewed as a slow decline, but rather as a new chapter where you become more intentional about your health. You deserve to feel strong, capable, and confident in your body, regardless of what the calendar says. By focusing on pH balance, mineral-rich nutrition, and stress reduction, you are building a foundation that will serve you for decades to come. If you found this deep dive into vascular chemistry helpful, I encourage you to join our community of men taking charge of their lives. Please subscribe to stay updated on our latest resources and share your thoughts or questions in the comments below. Remember that your health is your greatest asset, and it is never too late to start the process of restoration. I look forward to seeing you in the next video as we continue to explore the path to peak vitality.